Now, the crane exercise you can think of as a very, very simple Tai Chi. It's the principles of Tai Chi, internal energy flow and movement together. And they said that Tai Chi was inspired by a fight between a snake and a crane. So a crane, of course, is a tall bird, has big wings, and this exercise is really flapping the wings. It's nice and easy, nice and fluid, but the principles are still moving energy through the spine. You see, you want a nice tall vertical spine, and ever so simply the hands just float up and sink down. But look, you see, it's the wrist leads the way. The fingers trail a little bit behind. You're trying to create a fluid movement through the arms, like wings flapping in the air, a big bird, a crane flying along. But you've got to keep this nice tall vertical spine. The belly is held in a little bit, a slight backwards arch in the spine, the sternum tilted slightly up, and you inhale deeply into the back of the rib cage. You expand the back of the ribs, let the shoulders lift up, then the arms float up, and then on the exhale you relax and let the hands sink down. But again, the wrist leads the way so that the fingers trail. And you hold the fingers slightly apart, nice and easy, so the energy is open and fluid. And that standing twisting is a very simple exercise I call arm swinging. That's the relaxation in between. Now, to get this really right, you want this nice tall spine, the shoulders up and back, and you can see the elbows are behind the body. And I breathe in deeply from the base of the spine here, expanding the rib cage left and right. And the expansion of the rib cage as I inhale helps the arms to rise up. It's not even the shoulders, it's the expansion of the rib cage that moves the shoulders upwards. Now, this is called bucket breathing. When you breathe to the back of the ribs, they call it bucket breathing. So what I do on my exercises is not so much belly breathing, it's bucket breathing. The deepest part of the lungs. It's closer to yogic breathing, the way the yogis would do it. So you use this deep breathing to activate energy in the spine, expand and stretch the spine, and allow that to rise up and flow outwards easily and naturally to the hands, like two wings flying. And also you see I'm separating the shoulders apart, expanding and separating, opening up into a big extension of the wings. You've got to really imagine you're flying, but when you fly, the power comes from the rib cage, the middle of the spine, and that extends outwards towards the fingertips. So once more now, again, you can see even a little bit of a bounce in the knees. Inhale, expand, look up, rise up, float up, exhale, hands sink down. And what you do also is use the pelvic floor. And the inhale, you clench the pelvic floor, expand the rib cage, hand float up. Exhale, relax the pelvic floor, the hands float down. You actually feel like you're flying. Imagine you're flying along ever so easily, but the whole body works together. The whole body stretches and expands. You look up, float up, and then as you exhale, you let your head come down and you float down. You feel this rhythm with the breathing, a rhythm in the stretch in the body, stretch in the spine, an extension of the arms, and a fluid motion through the arms, like a wave. The wings are flapping smoothly and easily, and you feel it light, extending, stretching, and relaxing, contracting, just sinking down. And you can see this is the principle of movement in Tai Chi, but it's a very simple movement, just up and down, flapping the wings like a crane, a big bird. And once you've got the hang of that, you see here, you can also twist a little bit left and right. So I twist to the side as the hands float up, but this twist is through the spine. I've got to feel it from the belly, the base of the spine, and when I inhale, I pull in the belly, pull up the pelvic floor, activate the obliques. The twist is also activating the oblique muscles, and you can see as I twist one side to the other side, I'm also activating one rib cage a little bit more. You feel the extension into the rib cage, the stretch in the rib cage. And as you exhale, your hands sink down, come back to the middle. And you're trying to get a nice, smooth rhythm. You feel it, beautifully light. You're flying through the air. You're feeling this energy rise up, floating your body up, You see how I float up now and then sink down. Now I'm just moving to a little bit of freestyle Tai Chi based on this crane wings. And you can see how you can generate all different movements from this principle. The inhale is expanding, stretching up, opening the spine, opening the rib cage, and the exhale is sinking down, floating down. And you can generate these movements all different directions, all different angles. But the secret here is on the inhale is to the rib cage. See, the shoulder goes up and back. Remember, this is all about internal energy flow, and you can see here taking it out to the fingertips. You just play with it, enjoy it, expand, float up, and relax, sink down like a big bird, a crane. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in any of these other videos here.